on 2 days' notice, we were afraid that it would be smaller than the rally on Tuesday. We didn't want to show a lack of momentum. Well, you know what? It's bigger than the rally on Tuesday. And you know why? Because there's a movement growing in this country. As Matt said, there's a war on. It's a war on between the rich and the working people of this country, and I don't think it's a war that they're going to win. Anyway, you know, this is a fight to support the workers in Wisconsin, but it's really a fight to support the middle class in this country. A fight to support working people in this country. So we have a future. We have a future for our friends, our family, and our children. That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for our children and their future. And if it's up to the billionaires that run this country right now, our children are going to be working minimum wage jobs with no benefits, no health care, and no retirement. Is that the future we're fighting for our children? You know, it's interesting. If you look around the world, there's uprisings happening all over the Middle East. If you listen to the right-wing media, they want you to think those uprisings are against public sector unions. That's what Michael Graham says. Well, it's interesting, because if you look at who they're fighting against, who are the people that they overthrew in Egypt? Mubarak, a billionaire. The rulers in Bahrain, billionaires. Right? Gaddafi, billionaires. The Koch brothers, billionaires. You get it? What we're fighting for is equal rights, we're fighting for democracy, and we're fighting for social justice. That's what we have in common with our brothers and sisters in Wisconsin. Our problem isn't with the Tea Party, our problem is with the billionaires that fund the Tea Party. They're not going to win, but they're only not going to win it if we pledge ourselves here today to stick with it until we have won back the American dream. Are you ready to make that pledge? Join an organization. It's great to be active online, but what made the change in the Middle East is getting out into the street. And what's made the change in Wisconsin is what is getting into the street. And what's showing people today that we have power here in Massachusetts is getting into the street. So we need to continue to be in the street. It was reported in the Herald this week that we have our own little Walker, Junior Walker, in Massachusetts. We have a Republican representative from Norfolk who has introduced a bill to strip workers of bargaining rights here in Massachusetts. He probably thought that was a good idea politically about 10 days ago. And I'm going to give him a message today. We want you to withdraw that bill, or we're going to educate every single person in your district and every single person in Massachusetts about how you're trying to bust the middle class, how you're trying to drive down working people's wages, and we're not going to let that happen. To eliminate the, reduce the minimum wage for teenagers from $8 to $6. That way the single mom working for minimum wage at $8 an hour can be laid off and replaced by 2 teenagers working for $6 an hour. That's the agenda that we're facing. That's the kind of people we're facing. And we're here to say that we're drawing the line in the sand today. We're not going to let it happen. We're going to stand united. The peace movement, the labor movement, the student movement, the movement for choice, the environmental movement, the faith movement, everybody here is united to fight for the American dream. Thank you, brothers and sisters.
What'd you say? Yeah, I did like 5 minutes ago. I've just been videotaping and taking pictures right now.